And we're back. Good morning. It's 7:05, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What was that?
What?
I did one of these.
Oh, you did one. I wasn't watching one of those. What's up? What's up? What's up?
My cousin did that one time. We got it on video. Him and my brother got off the, what was it, the Mantis or something at Cedar Point. Yeah. You just get off the coaster and you're just like, God, dude, you feel like Superman. You do anything. I can lift the car right now.
Adrenaline's pumping. You're jacked up.
Dude, he's all kind of jacked. He's kind of doing this and he does this. Yeah. Like, dude, I know exactly how you feel, and I'm jealous.
Is that from a 2000s rap video? Is that one of those?
Like, it's kind of like, know.
Yeah.
To be young. The last time you were on a roller coaster?
I think it was when, like, a legit one.
Mm-hmm. I think it was the teacup doesn't count.
Yeah, the teacup doesn't count. It was when Kiki and I went to Cedar Point, we did that. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Mine was Cedar Point too.
No. Okay, like legit. So maybe at like the fair, the Berrien County Youth Fair. We did a couple there, but is there any? No, those don't count. Okay, then yeah, then Cedar Point. Cedar Point, and you know what? Too, it was the that old wood, like the American Eagle one or whatever it is.
The last roller coaster you went on was the worst roller coaster you could.
And dude, we sat in the back, and I thought I was gonna effing die. Dude, the way that lifts you, like, because it's ready to just whip you off.
Just have Mike Tyson punch him in the stomach a few times. It's the equivalent to what that roller coaster does to you. It sucks.
Well, and
any wooden roller coaster, period. Just take them all down.
Oh, for sure. The fact that we have wooden roller coasters.
I hope the Canadian Fires find those wooden roller coasters. Just saying. It's terrible to say, but.
Yeah, what is this? The boardwalk in Atlantic City in the 30s? I mean, like, what's going on here, man? Like,
you run out of metal?
There's nothing. There's nothing safe on there. Nothing safe about that. Yep. So, but that was the last one, and I was in the back, and I thought I was going to die.
I'm trying to think of the last one I was on. I think it was the Top Thrill Dragster, which isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
They took that one down. You know which one I'm talking about. It just goes up and then down, and it's the highest roller coaster. But they just recently took it down, and I believe they're building another version that's higher.
Really?
Because I think a park in like Japan or something like beat them out, the highest roller coaster, and we can't have that.
Right.
We got to build one taller and faster.
No, we don't. Is your goal to eventually make one that will kill people?
Just shoot me up into space. How about that?
Right. There you go. So look, this is completely unsafe, but it is the tallest and the fastest one in the world. You will die when you get on this roller coaster.
You ever see the movie House on Haunted Hill?
I don't believe it.
It's a scary movie. In the beginning of the movie, the guy owns like a theme park or something, like a roller coaster park. One of the rides, of course, the tracks go pink, and then people just go flying over, It's just thought. Every time I get into a roller coaster or a ride of some sort, I'm like, God, don't think about that. It's kind of like getting into a plane and thinking about the movie Alive. Don't think about that.
But you know what happens, though, is like if you're getting ready to get on a plane or you're going to a theme park, it doesn't matter. You just be scrolling through Facebook randomly, and that horrible video of a roller coaster flying off the track will show up, or you'll be just flipping through TV, and it'll be a plane crash movie. You're like, oh great, I got to get on a plane in a day. That's what happens.
It's
like the universe just messing with you, man.
It is. It knows you're going to be on the plane.
Right.
Sometimes I just lean into it though, because I think, hey, the more I watch it, maybe it won't happen then, because it won't be a surprise then,
It's immersion therapy. Is that what you're doing?
Life's always trying to get you by surprise. Not this one. No, I've been watching videos for weeks.
Right.
I've watched every plane crash video there is.
I am prepared. Good luck, universe. I got you. I got you.
See?
So when it does go down, you're like, knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Done. I told you guys. I told you so.
God.
Anyway, so yeah, that was the last roller coaster I was on, was Cedar Point, and it was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. Anyway, it is the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock and Hunter. I believe we are having Facebook issues. You know why? It's probably what I titled this.
What?
Well, the title of our stream today is "Long Nose Equals Big Penis," and we'll get into that in just a little bit.
What?
But we're having trouble or is it streaming now on Facebook?
I don't know. It says live in the top corner, so that's all I base it off of.
What if I edit it? If I edit here, let me try and edit. I'll do "Long Nose Equals Big Pen 15." There we go. Maybe that's what. Seriously, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's because I titled it "Save Changes." Looks like this broadcast was deleted on Facebook. Try creating a new broadcast or remove the destination from the broadcast. Okay, well, we'll remove that. Okay, remove.
Facebook's getting serious. You can't.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? So every time you post a video or a picture, there's somebody. It goes to somebody, right? And they look at it and they're like, "Okay, that's fine." Right? Or is it a bot? Is it a robot?
Okay. Maybe it's got to be some AI. Okay, now it says we're back on because I did "Long Nose Equals Pen 15," but that's why you got to go to YouTube anyways, because YouTube's not digging us like that square Facebook is.
Click that subscribe button. What's up, guys?
Smash that subscribe button. You really should, though, because you can get web exclusive content on there as well as the stream. Anyway, I digress. Let's just keep her moving here, folks. It's time for your morning dump. Let's get it. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Ooh, pump it. Pump it. Let's kick it off with this. Researchers in South Korea studied more than 1,000 men and determined that the ones with longer noses were also longer down there. They believe the correlation has something to do with the exposure of higher levels of testosterone in the womb, which they say contributes to both the nose and junk size, further confirming the old adage, big nose, big hose.
I got a big nose.
Like that. No, you don't. You got a tiny little nose.
Shut up.
You do. You got a tiny nose.
A tiny nose?
I mean, I wouldn't say like it's not like freakishly small, but I wouldn't say like if I were to look at your nose and do the nose penis comparison, I think you're average.
Let's see your nose.
I got a big snag.
Look like Artie Lang. You don't even have a nose. Oh, that's from cocaine. My bad.
That's from cocaine. That's from cocaine. Just came to
that joke.
No, I think I got a wide nose. What does it mean if you got a wide nose? Does that mean you got a wide penis?
No, yeah, exactly. You got a little tuna can down there. You got a
like
chode.
A tuna can.
I'm gonna call you Chode. What's up, Chode?
If I got a wide nose, does that mean it's
right.
it's like that?
Yeah, so I bet I bet the study is right.
Yeah.
Probably something to that. Much like your hands, like your feet. Oh, you got big feet.
No, but it doesn't bring any of that up. It doesn't bring up any
big nose, big penis, huh?
Well, big nose, big hose is the old. That's what Grandma used to say. That's what Grandma used to say.
Grandma.
I knew your grandpa was the one when I saw that big nose, and I just knew he had a big swinging hog down there. Says, Grandma, stop it.
All right.
Grandpa did have a big nose, so I don't know. There's always like you
drinking.
said.
That's not from.
That's right. It's a big nose from drinking. That's actually because he's an alcoholic.
Big red nose.
I don't know. I think we need to stop worrying about it. We put too much focus on our penises.
Yeah.
Guys, just I don't know.
Just What do you come on? I don't know. Yeah.
You're sitting at the bar. Some chick comes up with a tape measure on your nose. Like, all right, you're coming home with me, buddy. What's that all about?
Big nose, big hose.
You got that. Ooh, I like your big nose. But if you have like a really big nose, you're probably not pulling in a lot of trim, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you start to look like a troll at some point.
Right? Like if you got all these big features, you're probably not going to be pulling down a lot of ass anyways. Yeah. So I don't know. But hey, ladies,
nose like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Right? Like, okay. I hope you got a big penis.
What's that mean for her?
If the lady's got a big nose?
Yeah.
A wide
tall ass crack? I don't know.
I don't know. They haven't gotten that part of the research done. They haven't gotten that part of the research done, but now you know. What about this? This didn't take long. Ryan Seacrest has been chosen as the next host of Wheel of Fortune. He'll take over when Pat Sajak retires after the 2023-24 season.
Wow.
Ryan says, quote, I am truly humbled to be stepping into the footsteps of the legendary Pat Sajak. It's been a privilege and pure joy to watch Pat and Vanna on our television screens for an unprecedented 40 years.
Is he a real person, Ryan Seacrest?
I don't think he is.
I think he's a bot. I think he's a bot. Does he have a personality?
It's just a game show host, or just a host,
Like a host. He's got like a personality of just a host, like just
right. Like I don't think we could ever truly get to know the real Ryan Seacrest. At
like,
this
is he
point.
funny? Is he nice? Is he? I don't know. None of the above. He's just a guy that's decent, good looking
Like
guy.
if you put Ryan Seacrest in just a plain like padded room, what would he do? Right?
I don't know anything about this guy, and he's just very bland to me. I don't know what the catch is. Is it because he's a good looking dude? Is that it?
I mean, he's charismatic. You watch him on there. He does a good. But that's what I'm saying. It's like
he kind of seems very, proper,
like almost like someone's operating him, or he has
like a puppet.
Right.
It's
He's
hard
a
to
crab. He's a crab person inside
Yeah.
a human costume, and he's just out there.
Like if somebody came out, we're like, hey, Seacrest, he's really not from this planet. He's from blah blah.
It wouldn't be a surprise.
5, 4.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I saw that the whole time.
He's from planet Bleep Blorp, and he's just here studying people, and he's doing that by hosting every possible show. I'm just happy it's him and not Nick Cannon, because apparently that's the only two hosts we have. It's either Nick Cannon or Ryan Seacrest when it comes to hosting shows. That's it.
Yeah.
And Nick Cannon has to do it because he's got 37 kids.
Who would you have? Exactly. He's got to pay for it somehow.
Right,
who would you have step in as a host if you guys choose anybody?
Choose anybody to be a host?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Can we go back to that one guy who would kiss all the contestants?
Oh my God, we were talking about him the other day.
What's that guy's name? He would kiss.
Creepy ass game show host from the 70s.
Right, and he was on Family Feud, and he would kiss
everybody.
Everybody. Grandma, dad.
Dude, the kids.
The kids. Dude.
Creepy. Like his hands on the shoulders and like getting real close. And you could feel it through the TV. Seriously. It's like, I can't watch this.
Game show host who kissed
How
everyone.
do they? Why would
Richard Dawson. That's who.
Yes.
It was.
What are you doing, Richard?
Dude,
you're on TV.
Richard Dawson was on the show as the host from 76 to 85 and 94 to 95. When asked in 1985, the year when he left the show originally, an executive producer estimated that he had kissed somewhere in the vicinity of 20,000 women.
Jeez, man. And there's a lot of them, too, where they goes in for the kiss and they're like, eh.
Yeah. Wait, I got to kiss this dude?
I mean, it's just not a good look. Yeah, it's just some creepy old guy from the 70s. Get off of me, man. It's like Stetson.
He smells like Stetson and Marlboro cigarettes.
God.
Winston's. No, he smells like Stetson and
Winston. Everybody was thinking it, right?
Right.
How can you sit there and watch that and be like, yeah, it's a thing of its time.
It's just his thing. It's just Richard.
No, it's not just the thing. It's no. Get off of me, dude.
Quit
kissing everybody.
And just like the husbands too. He's like, all right, you're just gonna kiss my wife in front of me? Is that what we're doing? Hey, I'm Richard Dawson. I can do it.
I'm a game show host. I can do whatever I want.
Let's bring that guy back. That's what I want, a host that makes everyone uncomfortable on the set. All right, welcome to Family Feud.
It would be fun.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break while I make out with the entire Dawson family over here. What? Wait, no, don't go to commercial. Don't go to commercial. I don't want to make out with this guy.
Get this guy out of here.
He's just got riddled with cold sores.
Oh,
just from kissing everybody.
Gross. Some creepy ass dude in a suit.
This commercial break brought to you by Abreva, which I use a lot of. Jesus, man. Anyway, so Ryan Seacrest taking over the legendary wheel spinning role of Pat Sajak. So, all right, that's probably good enough. We've covered penises and Ryan Seacrest. Good enough.
Weird show today, man.
It's so weird. It is a weird show today, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's your morning dump. We'll be back. Yeah, I honestly think that title got me flagged on Facebook. That's funny. So, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Sonny. Sonny. All right. Do you want to play a short song or do you want to get right into sports?
Play
What
a
do you wanna
short
do?
song. We don't
Play a
have
short
sport. We
song?
don't
That's
have
kinda what I
sports.
was
Right. Play two.
No, we're going right into it. We're gonna have to talk the whole time.
20 minutes of sports.
30 minutes
that
sports
don't
report.
exist. Right. Yeah, big.
Yep, you're good. Just get some stuff mixed down. Wheel of Fortune. Shooby dooby doo. All right.
Metro Morning. We'll be back. Seacrest taking over the version therapy. Is that what you're doing? That's cool. Cover this. Let's kick it off with this.
Mama. And this song is almost like a decade old. That's wild. Highway tune?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when that first came out? We were.
Yeah, when I was up here, it's like either 2016 or 2017. Okay, wild, dude. Five, 915. Cow. All right, we got a minute.
I'm back.
You back? You back? I gotta let you in, or you? Oh, there you are. KT said, "Sports, dude. You know it's bad when CBS is showing 3-on-3 basketball."
See, I told you, man. Play two songs. That's fine. Yeah, literally. I'm going through the sports report, and it's just
ESPN 8, the Ocho. Do we have like a this day in history sports? Something we can rant on? Maybe
there's
back
a
in the day
professional
here.
fishing story. We'll talk about fishing a little bit. There you go.
We got weights and fish.
I still want that shirt.
Yeah, you should.
It's a funny shirt. Yeah, weights and fish. I always want to say that when somebody catches a fish off the pier, you know, when people are slaying.
We got weights and fish. Just get up in his business.
God.
Oh, I do have a funny, or not funny, but a big back in the day sports.
Save it.
I'll save it.
We need it.
Won't give it away now, though. All right, 40 seconds. Hold on 1 second.
You know, somebody came out and were like, "Hey, you know, Seacrest is good. I don't know anything about this guy. It's just a game show. Is that what chosen as the next host? I don't know. They did research something. Now you know. Roll it. Right. Was it 7 and determined that problem is researcher.
All right, here we go.
Ryan Kroll of Patsy Jack. So, all right.
Well, good morning. 725 Brock Hunter.
Morning, what's up? How you doing?
Thrust.
All right, enough thrusting.
It's all about the thrust.
You don't have the hips for it, man.
I do too. I got.
No, you
great
don't. You
hips,
can't even
right?
hula hoop. Shut up.
I actually can't. It's funny you bring that up. I cannot hula hoop.
No,
I don't know how to
if
do
I can. I doubt that I can.
it. CJ popped in. Weights and fish. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how to hula hoop. You know who's very good at
Iggy.
hula hooping? Like she's
Well,
so
they
good
got
at
the
hula
waist
hooping.
for it. They got the hourglass waist. You know, it's easy to keep things up there. I got a frog ass. You know how hard it is to keep a hula hoop up with a frog ass? It's impossible.
Can't do it. You got nothing there. You don't got
Nothing's holding
the
anything
you don't
up.
got the junk in the trunk.
It's hard enough to
hold
keep
it
my
there. That's
pants
right.
up. Now you talking a hula hoop? Get out of here.
That's why I wish you would just get like a little bit of a beer gut, because that would just be you'd look
Hey,
like
I'm
Hank
working
Hill.
on it, man. I'm telling you, a few more years. I think it's rock hard too. There was a guy we were at a car show this past weekend. This guy, just the Hank Hill beer gut, right? And he had the car show
Right.
shirt on, and it just was short enough to the bottom. It looked like an ass crack at the bottom of his shirt, you know, because his belly was hanging out. But he couldn't tell
He's right
because you
there.
can't really look over it and tell. I almost wanted to tell the guy, like, hey, like the bottom half is hanging out. I know you can't see it, but you feel that?
Right on
You know,
underneath his
and
belly.
his shirt's
Right there.
always dirty right there because it's always rubbing up on stuff. Always
Always.
rubbing up
It's
on
just-
the counter.
Fantastic. Yeah, I hope you get that Hank Hill beer gut, but
You know?
you're so skinny because you have no ass. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
No ass.
Just stand up real quick. Show everyone your ass. You got no ass.
You know what? No, you stay away from my ass. It's for.
Come on, stand up. We're gonna get some views.
All right. Check this out.
Look at this. Look at how flat it is. Look at that. Wait, move over. You got to go back a little. Back up.
See?
Look at that. It goes straight down. It goes
It's
straight.
nice. I shaked it. See, that's not bad. It's a golfer's ass. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Oh,
Goofy
my
pants,
God.
huge ass.
God, what? Yesterday I took my shirt off damn near, and now we're showing your ass. This show is going downhill.
We're going straight to OnlyFans. This is where we're
Right
heading.
there.
Right.
Right there. No one's gonna watch. Anyway, all right. Enough of us not being able to hula hoop and Hunter's lack of his ass. We got to get to it, folks. It's time for sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka.
Yeah.
You can get stocked up with Good Boy Vodka. Talk about a perfect summertime drink. Of
Mhm.
course, Drinkweiser, get stocked up with Bud
Mhm.
Distributing.
Sure they make that ass clap. Professional fishing. That's what we're going to talk about this morning because there's absolutely
weights and fish.
We got weights and fish. Because there's nothing else to talk about, really. I mean, there's baseball scores, but you guys can look that up on your Google phone, you know, whatever you got. Listen to this, though. A professional fisherman in Italy has caught what might be the world record. What?
Nothing. Move on. Go on with it. That's right. We'll let
In
you take it.
Italy, they caught what might be the world-breaking, record-breaking catfish in the country's largest river. Listen to this. I'm not even going to try to say this guy's name. We'll call him AB. As there's his initials. AB hauled in a catfish that was 9.3 feet long. Let me say that again. 9.3 feet long. AB battled for the fish for 40 minutes before landing it. Chose not to weigh the fish because I had weights and fish.
Weights and fish.
Not to weigh the fish for fear of stressing it too much. Instead, AB just released it back into the river, hopefully to give another fisherman a chance to haul it in again. But, dude, could you imagine? Okay. I love
dinosaur,
fishing.
dude.
You know, it's fun when you get the fish on and you're fighting it, blah. But here's the thing. I'm going to admit it. I'm going to admit this, all right? And I can admit this because I'm not a professional fisherman, and I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to this, all right? I have a fear of having that 9.3 foot fish on the end of my line because I don't know what to do with it. You know what?
That's fair.
I'm
You know what,
serious.
Hunter?
If
Yeah.
I pull this
Yeah, no, that's-
just dragging up close to me, and I see how big that thing is, what?
Right.
I have a fear. There's butterflies in my stomach of like, do I just cut this line? Like, what? I don't want to. That thing could eat
Right.
me.
Right. I think that's fair, Hunter. That's a fair concern.
You know what's crazy? People hop into the water and they like cuddle this thing for the picture. I'm like,
Yep.
that's a dragon. That thing is huge.
Right.
One little whop of the tail and you're knocked out. I don't know. I have that fear of fishing of like, what if I
How's that-
really get something huge? Like, what am I gonna do?
How'd that go again, real quick?
The tail. What? Right on the side of the face. Yeah,
you get
knocked
a
you
cat.
out.
You get a 9-foot catfish tail to that. Yeah, right. You're done. Well, think about the whiskers. They got those spines
Yeah.
on them, dude. You get Steve Irwin with that thing, man.
Like a group, like people catching groupers. Like I
Yeah.
get that thing close to the boat. I'm freaking out. I'm sorry, but holy cow, that thing is big.
I'll. You know what, Hunter? I'm man enough to admit that
you
I
have-
agree with you.
you have the
I
same
agree with you on
fear?
this. Well, and it's twofold. One, absolutely. Like, what am I gonna do? I'll probably freeze. End up getting.
I'm definitely
pulled into
looking
the wa-
around at
whatever.
other people. Like what?
Also, you know what? It doesn't sound that appealing to me to reel in something for 2 hours. You hear some of these stories like, oh yeah, I was out there fishing on the Pacific and it took me 2 hours to reel in that sailfish.
Because
I'm
we've
like,
never
"This-
had to reel anything in for 2 hours.
I
It's
don't
easy
want
to
to.
say.
I don't want to. That sounds, I don't want to do that.
You
That
know.
sounds exhausting. I'm there to relax and enjoy myself and drink a beer while I'm catching bluegill.
So, for instance, our buddy Adam, who lives in Florida,
Right.
remember those pictures I was showing you where he pulled in
Right,
that grouper
right.
at night
Yeah.
and he's laying next to it and it's like twice the size of him?
No.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we are in their world.
It's
okay?
so weird. It's like I'm out to fish to catch that fish. But really deep down inside, I don't know if I want to catch that fish.
I don't want that kind of pressure on me. All right.
I wonder what the reaction would be. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. That
Yes,
thing's way
but no.
bigger. Yeah.
Here, you reel
Right.
this one in.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you have this one.
I'm
Or
gonna
just
work the
cut.
camera.
I'm gonna get it close. You take a picture. I'm cutting the line. All right. This thing can keep the hook.
You know.
I'm scared. All right. I'm scared.
It's okay.
No, I think it's
have
fair.
A
I think it's fair.
similar story, like what my cousins in Florida. They would go gator shining and they'd catch gators and bring the gators into the boat. And the whole
Right.
time I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I can't wait to do this. But until the gator's in the boat, and I'm like, get me off this boat.
Right.
I forgot about
Right.
this part.
Like, oh yeah, we actually have to put it on the boat with us. Right.
The gator's sitting right next to me. I'm not
Right.
used to that, guys. That's a dinosaur.
I mean, you said, and how long again was this catfish?
9.3 feet.
That could probably eat you. That could
Oh,
probably
yeah,
at
for
least.
sure. You see how big a catfish's mouth is. It's
Right.
not 9.3 feet.
And we've seen how skinny you are.
Type in 9.3 foot catfish into Google. That's just catfish gets so big.
World record catfish. That's up there. That's just wild, dude.
Some of these guys are pulling them
Is
into
that
the
it?
canoe.
Yeah. So June 8th, 2023. This is when a fisherman. Here, dude, you got to see these photos. Oh my God.
It doesn't look real. It looks photoshopped.
Did you see the photos?
I've seen the world record catfish for sure. It's huge.
The new one? The new one though?
Maybe not the new one.
This thing is horrifying looking. Ugh.
It's just
What?
the
Oh, I'm gonna
reason
share
number
this with you.
955 why I don't get into the water. Why I don't go past waist deep.
Yep.
Even though there's no sharks, there's nothing in the fresh water that can really kill you, I guess.
Not necessarily true.
But
because
hey,
bull
if
sharks-
that thing floats by you, if you look down and that 9.3 catfish is swimming by your legs, I am running on top of the water.
I
Look at
shared the
that.
photo. Yeah.
It's a
Look,
whale.
There's the end. Yeah.
That's a
Look
fear.
at that thing.
That's a fear. That's a
Look
fear
at
of mine.
just the lips on that thing.
Hi,
Doesn't it
hi.
look-
Dude, even a little frog bites my thumb. And
Ah, damn
imagine
frog.
that thing clamping on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the whiskers there.
Yeah.
Like you take that in the chest, you're dead, dude.
I don't think the whiskers is what stings you. Isn't it? Like it's part of the fin, I think.
Is it like they got like a spine?
Yeah, they got a spine in their little fin. I think people make that mistake. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think the whiskers do anything. Like,
See,
it
I thought
avoids-
that's what.
Yeah, I think it's in their fin. Like there's a little like a bone And that's what's
yeah,
going
but I
to get
still
you.
think that's got to be sharp because isn't that what they use to see what food is
I
down there?
am not touching it. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. Hey, you're right
You
though.
touch
People just
it.
getting in the water with you. I'm not going to touch it. You touch it. He totally didn't touch it.
Anyway, there's our
Yeah, look at
sports
some of
report
these,
this
man.
morning.
Crazy.
It is.
Crazy. All right.
Hey, sturgeon. There's sturgeon in Lake Michigan, and they get that big.
Effing dinosaur.
And there's like
man.
7 of them caught a few years back, so they're floating
Yep.
around, man.
Effing dinosaur.
Yeah. So there you go. Hey, fishing in your sports this morning because we got
Like
nothing else.
I got something. You want to do our back in the day sports
Yeah,
thingy?
Sure.
Okay, because this is a big one. And you know what? This actually would have been a great answer for that topic the other day. Remember that topic we did? It was like, what was the first big news or event or thing you remember as
yeah.
a child? 26 years ago on this day, June 28th, during their much anticipated rematch for the heavyweight title, Mike Tyson took a bite out of Evander Holyfield's ear.
Oh, that was
twice.
That was today.
That was today in 1997,
No
26 years
way.
ago. I was 11.
I remember
So
watching that. I was
yeah.
in my buddy's basement, and it was like a big HBO event, you know. And I just remember, wait, what happened? I don't think I'd ever watched boxing before up until that point.
No, we were too young. You
young.
were 12. I was 11. It's not like mom and dad were like, "All right, kids, it's fight night." You know, let's get up
right?
and watch-
You know, it was
let's
just kind of
watch
a
the
random
boxing
event that happened, and I just
Right.
remember, holy cow, this dude bit this dude's ear off. Like,
Yeah,
it's terrifying.
yeah, that was everywhere. It's
What's
everyone
going
was
through
talking
your
about it.
head? You know, it's like, dude, Mike, you're on TV. It's a national broadcast. Like, you just can't be.
Mike was in an interesting spot at that point. I think that was Mike at his lowest. You know what I mean?
And Evander's reaction, he just like starts jumping around like, ah!
Yeah. Well, like the first bite happened, right? Like that's
Yeah,
the
there
crazy-
was a first attempt.
There was one bite, and he kind of just gave him a little
and he
love.
got
bite,
him again.
and then he straight up
Did it again.
bit through the lobe of Holyfield's ear. Right?
Did he spit it out?
He spit it out because didn't a janitor find it?
Oh my God.
I thought one of the guys cleaning the mat.
Did they
like,
put it
found
back
that shit.
on?
I don't think they did.
So he still has a chunk of his ear missing?
On did Evander
I mean,
Holyfield
hey, it's kind of it's a good story.
fix his ear? Okay, hold on, real quick before I get to this. The third search when I started typing, did Evander Holyfield? Did Evander Holyfield's ear grow back? God, we're stupid. God, we are a stupid species. That's the third search on this. All right.
Yes,
In
it
the-
grew back much like a lizard.
Oh my God. Yeah, much
Evander's
like
a
an
lizard.
iguana,
If you lop its tail off, it'll grow back.
much like the defense mechanism of the
Exactly.
elusive iguana. Yes, if you get your oh my
And
God, we're
actually,
so
the
stupid.
janitor had to catch the ear. It was down there wiggling around, much like a lizard's tail.
And I read too, if you catch the ear, you get 3 wishes.
Oh,
That's
God.
what happens. That's what happens. God, we are a stupid species.
Seriously, though.
Did Evander Holyfield's ear grow back? If anyone listening right now has ever searched that, I want you to
wonder.
hit yourself in the head with a tack hammer. Okay. Okay. But did Evander Holyfield fix his ear? The missing part of his ear was never replaced. Evander Holyfield went on to become the heavyweight champion of the world.
You
Just
got
a
a
few
chunk
months later.
missing, huh?
Still got that chunk missing.
It's a good
Still got
story.
that chunk.
Who's got it? It's got to be in a museum or something, right?
No,
It's right next to. It's right next to Napoleon's
Ooh.
penis. I'm serious. That's a display somewhere.
I know it's in there. Well, there's some museum in like Sweden, which is just all penises, and there's a bunch of and yeah. Who has Holyfield's
penis museum?
Holyfield's ear?
Is that funny to me?
Yes, during a boxing match, Mike Tyson bit it. He actually bit part off and spit it out. Yet the referee did not stop the 5 minutes.
Referee slipped on it.
The detached part of Evander Holyfield's ear was misplaced on the way to the hospital. After
No,
the fight.
how do you misplace it? Oh no, where'd it
It
get?
fell out of the cooler.
Right,
It fell out of the cooler.
where'd you put it? I forgot.
I thought you had it. No, I gave it to you.
It's like the ring at a wedding. Oh, you didn't? I don't have it. You have it?
Mr. Holyfield, I don't know how to tell you this, but we lost the part of your ear that got bitten off.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we can take a piece of your nutsack and we can.
We can graft it out.
Ah,
So we have this new procedure that it's very new in the world of
top of
medicine.
your ear is really wrinkly.
But what we'll do is we will remove a small part of your testicle sac, of your scrotum,
Testicle sack.
of your scrotum. I think that's the proper term. And then we will splice it onto your ear.
Mhm. Got
Right.
big long hair on the top of your
You
ear.
will have to shave that part. But besides that, though, we'll be able to fix your bit off here.
Ears always sticking to your head.
Hot day, it hangs just a little bit lower than the other lobe, right?
Sorry.
Right. It looks like a bat wing. All right, that's all I got. There you go.
That's it.
That works. All right, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
We'll be back. This is the most non-sports report I think we've ever done.
All right.
Jesus.
I keep yanking my headphones out. Let me hear the end of that. It's funny.
WIRXLO.
Hey, two things real quick. Number one, with that catfish,
Yeah.
with it being 9.3 feet long, can you imagine looking at that son of a bitch through the water?
Oh!
Reflects even
Oh.
bigger.
Oh my God. Yeah. The
Terrifying.
refraction or whatever. Pff, fuck that, man.
It's a whale, man.
And then I was going to tell you yesterday, you were talking about the Budweiser and all that.
Yeah.
Did you see that Myers has it where you go buy a case of Bud Light, it's like $18 or whatever, but you get a $15 rebate.
What?
Yeah. So you're
This is
basically spending
crazy.
$3 for a case of beer.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna.
That's Miller Lite. That's
Well, I'm gonna go stock up on it either way because I love a good deal. I love a good deal. So
Hey, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna give it 6 months, and they're gonna be passing that shit out because they screwed up so bad. That's
Yeah.
that's the point.
that's a story for a different day. Well, all right.
There you go.
Watch out for them catfish. All right, man.
Hey, and it is the whiskers you gotta watch out for.
See, I told you. I knew it. It's the whiskers you got to watch out for.
It's the whiskers, because those are the bullheads. You gotta watch out for the whiskers.
Hunter's an idiot. He doesn't know.
I
what
don't
he's
think. I think you're wrong.
Well, we'll leave him to golf.
talking. There you go. Yeah, let's stick to golf. All right, buddy.
You guys have a good one.
Yep. See ya.
Later.
I think I'll just say real quick. I don't condone the beer conversation there. I'll say that.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. I'll say it right now. If you're one of those people, you're a moron. You're
Yeah.
a moron. It seriously. What are you guys doing?
Yep.
Well, I'm
People
not. Shut up.
People got too much time on their hands. that's what it is.
Seriously, are you just looking for something to bitch about? Really? I mean, hey, I'm gonna sit here and tell you, it's delicious beer, and I still drink it. You know why? Because it's good, and I
Yeah.
like it.
Right. Like I said, in the political aspect of my job, I'll say I don't condone any of
So
conversations like that.
Stupid. It's the stupidest thing.
So we'll just move on. We'll move on
from it. Yeah,
We have
because
3 minutes.
unbelievable.
It
It really is.
I know.
It
I
just
know. It's
blows
just
my mind.
there's too much. There's way bigger shit to worry about other than that, which is not even a concern. I haven't touched that with a 10-foot pole because it's not worth it. It's not worth it at this point. It's not just ridiculous.
It's shit, you know what it is? It's another like trend. It's like a TikTok
Yeah.
trend. It's like
Yeah,
oh,
people
my-
hopping on
You
it.
know what? You know what you are? You're just like everybody else. Hop on board. If you're one of these people that follow these trends all the time, you're just another one of the sheep. That's all you are. Nobody cares what you say. Nobody cares about your opinion because everybody has that opinion.
Right.
That's just it sucks. I don't think that shut up. Anyway, here's my rant.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't talk religion or politics with friends or family members.
I would
you know?
rather talk that than this
Yeah.
subject, than the
Yeah.
beer subject, because the beer subject's just stupid. It's dumb.
I concur. Hunter.
Mhm.
So boobs, am I right? I love boobs.
Yeah. Well, no.
No, you can't say.
Ah, what's the topic?
Oh shit! What is the topic? Minute 30. Come with me now. What? Oh, what is the most old school thing you still do regularly? Your wife commented on this.
She had a couple answers yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I was thinking of. What was the answer for yesterday? For the promo.
Fuck. What did you say? You had two stupid ones. Butter churn and what was the other one?
What was the other one? No, okay, I got mine. It actually was your answer for me yesterday.
Oh, I got you. I know which one you're talking about. I mean, we give it up. It's driving stick.
Mm-hmm. Overdrive. Figure that out. Children.
William said, "Morning, guys. New job means I don't get a chance to listen as much. God damn it, William."
Hey, you know what you do? You quit.
Yeah, you quit. You tell them, "Hey, I got to listen to the Play of Morning Show. I quit."
Put one of those earbuds in, man. You know, Bluetooth it.
Yeah, you don't need to listen to your boss. All righty. Good morning.
This show sucks.
746 Brock Hunter.
Good morning.
Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for even more, including web exclusive content and the stream. Right now, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. Your topic for today: what's the most quote unquote old school thing you do regularly? And we had some examples if it helps, get the gears
juices
firing.
flowing.
But Hunter, why don't you start with?
Well, it depends on what I'm driving, but if I'm driving a certain vehicle, I use my right hand. What's that mean? What?
Yeah.
Are you being a perv?
Masturbating while you're
it's
driving?
a stick shift. That's an old school thing. That you
gotcha.
know what?
Yes.
That's my security system. That's no joke.
Yep.
It's no joke.
No.
I can leave the keys in the Jeep comfortably.
Yep.
Because what was the percentage we said the other day? It was like 27% of people.
I think it's even lower than
know
that.
how to
Like,
drive a stick. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's a sad statement. That's a sad fact. I don't know. Maybe it's not necessarily everybody's fault because everything is just automatic now. Even hypercars.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everything
clutch
is
automatic. I mean,
Yep.
they are. It's just faster. I get it, but there's
Yep.
something about the pleasure of driving a stick.
Yep. I actually think one of the new Nissans, like the Titan or whatever, you can get that as a standard.
I know this for a fact because John Cena was just talking about it, and he drives a Honda Civic Type R.
Yeah,
everybody's like,
it's like a 90, like a 93 or something.
No, it's a
like
new
that.
car. It's a brand new car. No, he's got. It's a brand new car, but he's I drive the Type R because it's the only one left that you can get in stick.
Really?
That's it. A lot of the old Halo cars, like the old Zs, like the Nissan Zs. Remember, like the what was it? The Audi.
Yep.
You know, those kind of Halo cars. Those are kind of like the last, last cars of its group, of its kind that were like stick,
Well, I'm like, what vehicles still have manual transmissions? A couple Cadillacs.
You can't get a Ferrari with a manual transmission. Actually, they're like begging Ferrari to like bring it back, and it would like double the price of their cars if they did because they're sought out. They're sought out. People love the stick.
It's a lot of sports cars, is what I'm seeing. So you can buy. So it's like, what the hell?
God, it's just something about it, man.
I do like it. Like I said, my old Bronco 2 was a standard. We had a bunch of trucks that were standard. My old Ford Ranger. Yeah, it's just fun. It's fun.
A gated shifter too.
Yep. Yeah. And hey, you got to double clutch, otherwise a Toretto will be mad at you.
Toretto, right?
Granny
Jeep's
said you're
got
not double clutching like you should.
yeah. Jeez, man. Jeep's got overdrive too. Adds another stick. Figure that out.
Yeah.
People get in
Yeah.
there, man. There's literally 6 sticks coming out of that floorboard.
Well, and you
People
know
look
what
at
I'd
that
love
like,
to see?
what is that? What do I do?
I'd love to see someone millennial,
Doesn't have to be.
millennial, Gen Z, or anyone nowadays hop into a truck with 3 in the tree.
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Forget about
You know
that.
what's
What is
wild?
that? Is that first, second, third, revert? Like it's
You know?
insane. Yep.
So Holly, my wife's mom, she can rip a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about Holly, but you look at her, you're like, you don't look like you can drive a stick. But she, seriously, here are the keys,
Yes.
and she could get in that Jeep with overdrive. You know what? That's what she grew up with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of forget about that because time goes by, and now it's just non-existent. Everything's automatic.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, good answer though. Very old school thing
Which
that
kind
you
of
still do.
sucks too because sometimes I want to be like, can you drive?
Yeah.
But I can't
You can't.
because you
Because
don't know
most people-
how.
Because it'd be. Hey, if you can't find them, grind them. That's what you do.
God, please
That's what you
no.
do.
Please no.
For me, the old school thing that I still do regularly, and actually I do it every day, is I use an actual alarm clock instead of my phone. I got the old school.
Oh God. You have one of
I
those
still-
that like fold up into that little like tan case. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The travel
Is-
alarm clock.
It's not that one. It's not that one, but it's just it was no joke at Walmart, like $2.97. It's
God.
just the old school analog
Why don't you use your
clock.
phone? It's free. It's easy.
Because it's
you can
it's,
set multiple alarms. You get to choose what it sounds like. It's
it
not
won't get-
meh.
It won't wake me up. It won't wake me up. It won't do it. I'm
Really?
just too used to it. Yeah. So I got to have the old school.
I beg to
snooze
differ.
button.
You'll
Nope.
wake up. You'll
No,
figure it
for
out.
the longest time, I used my phone and I didn't like using it. It was too easy to snooze.
Uh-huh.
It was too easy to snooze. It didn't bleed into my brain like the.
Well, if you didn't have 9 cocktails before you went to bed every night,
Don't you get all judgy? on me,
you'd get
you
up
get all-
easier.
Don't you get all judgy? On me? You think you're better than me?
I
The,
snoring loud.
That's right. God, he is out. The other thing I do, old school thing, is I still do crosswords like in the book, like
That's
handwritten
old
crosswords.
school.
Yes, that is. I still do that regularly.
Mhm.
So I got.
No,
I
don't
got
you
a
still read
couple.
the comics too?
So we don't get the Sunday paper, but from time to
I'm
time,
looking for peanuts, right?
if I did, I would. When I get the chance to, I do because I love reading the Sunday comics. But
Mhm.
that's hard to get nowadays because now it's the weekend paper. Like you don't just get the Sunday paper
Yeah.
anymore. So, which is fine because it's the paper and reading them. Other than Grandma or me and my comics, but
Hey, you in MapQuest too? You still use MapQuest, don't you?
hey, you got to have a hard copy.
God.
You got to have a hard copy of it. You
Shit.
do. We got some great answers on Facebook. What's the most quote unquote old school thing you still do regularly? Your wife said, "Make my man a sandwich and write checks."
She's not wrong.
That's right. I'm all for
Make my
the
man a
making her
sandwich.
man a sandwich, but for the love of God, tell your wife to stop writing checks. All right,
She
checks.
does. She writes checks.
God, that is it's 2023.
I
What is she
know.
doing?
I'm gonna
I
be
hate
honest
checks
with you.
so
I
much.
can't remember the last time I wrote a check was when I was in my old apartment. It was years ago.
Right. Actually, yeah. Before we bought our house, before Kiki and I bought our house, we were renting here,
Mhm.
and our landlady had she asked us to write a check every.
That's what
and
I
so
had
every
to do as well.
every month. I had to go take it to her bank, and it drove me absolutely up the wall, dude. Okay.
Everything's digital now. Come on.
Oh, yeah. If you have checks,
Gas to get there. I had to go to the
That's what
post
kills
office. That's where I had to go.
yeah, right. Go to the post office and do all that. Get your stamps. If you
money
gotta
order.
mail it. Oh
Yeah.
my god. That's the other thing too that pisses me off about paying taxes every year when I got to pay the state of Michigan. I got to write a check. I have to write a check and mail it in. It's
God.
2023. Why does the government have to make everything so difficult?
on.
All right.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
sucks.
Yeah. All right. Here's
about
my
this one?
one check I write a year.
This is a good answer for everybody because I think everybody still uses cash. Is cash old school?
I think so. I hardly ever use cash. Ever.
I don't ever have it. And when I do have cash, you know where it goes? Keno.
Yeah.
I
That's
got
the
I
only
got cash for Keno because that's like the only thing left that you need cash
Actually, 2 times I use cash. When I am playing Keno, okay, or buying lottery, which you don't even need to do it all the time. So Keno, or if I go to a flea market, that's the only time I use cash. All right.
Yeah.
Even then, most of those have the little swiper thingy.
Yeah.
They got the little swiper thingy.
Or if I'm going to an arcade of some sort or going to play pool.
Then I got a pocket full of quarters. Actually, even a lot of arcade games now, you can swipe like a lot of the claw machine games.
Scary.
Swipe. Yeah. Because when your daughter knows that you can swipe that card on the claw machine,
Now you don't have to swipe; you can just tap it.
Just tap it. That's right. What else we got? John said buy stamps. Yeah, I always hate it when I have to buy stamps, and again, it's usually because I just have to mail out that one check a year that I got to have a stamp for.
Yeah,
I think we got some forever stamps.
Stamps.
Matt said listen to my WMA burn CDs. That's very old school. Got the burn CDs, man.
Your Windows Media burnt CDs, right?
Let's see.
I don't even think my CD player works in my car anymore.
Mine doesn't in my truck. My cassette. Actually, there's another old school thing. I still listen to cassettes.
Yeah.
I got a handful of cassettes. My CD player doesn't work anymore. Yeah. It doesn't work.
I got 6 CDs stuck into that player. I don't even know what they are, but
no.
But maybe one day it'll spit them out.
I actually threw away a bunch of CDs the other day, which was kind of weird. Like a bunch of, for some reason, just holding on down in the basement. I'm like, I'm never going to listen to these things again. Throw them away.
Some bum out there is jamming out.
It's like, yes, I've been waiting for this.
Summer Mix 02.
This is awesome, dude. This is a great mix. Find that guy. He made an awesome mix. What else? Roger said listen to music on an actual stereo system. He put a photo of it. It's like the old school big tower stereo system.
Wait, say it again. Sorry.
You know, the old big, like listening to music on the actual
big
stereo?
Yeah. The big speakers. I had some KLHs.
Yeah.
KLH, what, 18s?
Well, you got the tweeters in there and the bass or whatever it is. Yeah.
Why can't you get the home speaker anymore? Can you?
You can, but everyone's just got it on their phones, and little speakers nowadays make such. I mean, think about that.
No comparison to my KLHs.
No comparison, but when you still have a nice little like JBL, they
portable.
make pretty good. Yeah, and who wants to take up the space now in their house with a huge system
on each side of your tube TV?
Right?
You had massive tower speakers.
I mean,
that took the middle one, the surround, the 5.1, 2 in the back.
Yeah, and that took up like your entire living room. That took up a wall.
You know, you're basically just holding on at that point.
Yeah.
Turn it down. I can hear Top Gun just fine.
I got to watch Predator on full volume. Come on, do it. Kill me. Sounds good in surround sound. Let's see. A couple of people say go to work every day. James got not vape. He doesn't vape. That is kind of an old school thing. Because I feel like everyone vapes nowadays. Well, maybe not. No, that's kind of gone out the window.
Yeah.
You know?
So I do, but I quit cigs.
Yeah. When's the last time you bought a pack of smokes? Been a while?
Month, maybe 2 months.
Good for you, buddy.
Seriously, I nothing.
Just
so is that good? I know this is off topic a little bit, but I mean everybody has these damn things, right?
Yeah.
But it's got to be better than breathing in fire, right? Maybe not. Maybe breathing in a battery is way worse.
We'll find out in 20 years when that commercial comes out.
That's scary.
When that commercial comes out and goes, did you love one vape in the 2020s?
Why'd you put cyanide in them? That's what we're gonna find out. Like some weird ingredient.
Yep. Sucking on that battery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What's worse?
I don't.
Sucking on fire or battery juice.
Either way, we're dying. You know, we got microplastics in our bloodstreams, and we're sucking on batteries, and we're breathing in fumes from wildfires. I mean, we're dead either way. So.
Which it does smell like a bonfire outside.
Dude, it's terrible, man. Isn't that wild?
All over Facebook yesterday. Would you have anybody smell the burning? Yes.
Yeah, it's Canada. Canada is on fire. Yeah. That's what you're smelling is the entire country of Canada on fire. That's what it is. Yeah. Really excited about the future, guys. Yeah. Captain Planet is pissed right now.
He really is. He's non-existent.
He gave up.
He got a beer belly. He's drinking.
F you guys. I'm done with you. Captain Planet. He's our hero.
It was.
Yeah, he was our hero. Now he doesn't care because we got an ocean full of plastic. He's mad at us. Anyway. All right, good enough for now. We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
If I rip these headphones out of the socket one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
You need to get an extender.
I
Man.
know. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's good seeing
All
you
right,
guys.
buddy, you're good. We'll see everyone later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.